Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 57 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series of FTB Skies, where today I've got 3 of the items needed for the hand-in for the last Power of Creation quest, the final quest in the overpowered chapter. Bing, bang, boom. So that was easy, right? Because we had these all automated already. Like, that was all already done as part of previous automations. The last 2 things we need. I'm going to need a thread of gilding, which needs air, essence, and an elytra. And some blank thread. So that seems pretty straightforward. And we only need 1 of those, correct? Yes. And then we need 1024 singularities. So that one's obviously going to be a little bit more effort. We need a 64K ME component storage, I assume. Let's get 64K ME storage doohickey. Looks like I have one of them, which is cool. And I guess what we want to do is start that process. So let's get a matter condenser. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. We might want to make multiples of these. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. Because we need 1024 of these. So we don't want to just get, like, you know, a few. We want a lot. The other thing I'm going to see is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, you can use like, fluid, right? Like, you can use water to make this. And I also don't know, but I'm pretty sure these don't require channels. They only require power, if I'm not mistaken. So if I just get some cable here and run this down, we should be cool to do something like this. Or maybe I'm lying. Do you not? Do you not even need anything? Probably need nothing. Let's set you to condense into singularities, and let's get a sync. After all this time, and I still don't have this recipe programmed in. I should have this recipe programmed in. I've been lazy, I'm not gonna lie. 100% been a little bit lazy about that. Alright, now we want ultimate mechanical pipes, and then we're going to want to configure you. So is that working? That is working. Pretty good, actually. Okay. Not terrible. So I know you can do that with fluids. I'm wondering if I got a laser IO setup, if I could make that any bit faster. But if we want to do that faster, then what we're going to need is a bunch more of these, and probably a bunch more of these. Didn't I do node overclockers as a recipe? Did I not do node overclockers as a recipe? It's rare that you need them, but when you do get them, they are nice to have. And because I worry that the node overclocker's functionality is a little bit unclear, I always like to make sure that I've explained exactly how it works. We just get like 10-ish of those. Oh, we need more clay. I think I have a lot of clay. There you go. Everybody happy now? And I guess we could do something like that. Alright, so node overclockers let me allow multiple lasers to function at once. So I'm just curious if this is going to be a little bit faster of a process. So if we insert fluids here, okay, and we, on the down, set this guy to extract. And with this, if we bump this up to max, right? And then we threw another extract guard in here, okay? So you bump it up to max. You'll notice that one of the lasers is extracting water fluid, and the other one is not. A node overclocker on that side will allow both of them to function at the same time. So basically the way I set laser IO to work is when you have a card that does something, like an extract card or a stocking card or a sensor card, these things like do something. They have to function. They have to like do stuff. Insert cards don't do anything. They just receive things that something else, did, right? So the gist being that if a card is doing something, only one card within a side can operate in the same tick, right? So if we, remove that card, right, you'll see that it's not down there. If we remove this, you'll see only one of these is running, the other one's not. Adding a node overclocker adds one more card per tick that can function. So now if I were to throw another bunch of cards in there, right, and we set all of you to extract, right, 8 buckets per tick effectively. For all these guys. And hopefully I didn't miss one of these, but I'm pretty sure I got them all. Cool. You'll notice that only 2 of them are running, but then on the downside, if we got more node overclockers and put them all in there, you'll notice 8 is the max it can go in, because by default it can do 1 per side, and then adding 8 means 8 more for a total of the 9. So let's see how much faster that is. Is that doing anything faster? Is that faster, I guess, than if I got another sink here? I don't even know if I would need another sink. What I could probably just do is have another matter condenser. Not so mysterious cube, huh? I have no idea what that is. Cool. Okay. And matter condenser is the only thing that can make this. There's not some other mod that adds something. I don't think so. Oh, and to be fair, we were getting singularities from dungeons, so we have a few. We have a few. It's funny, every time I pick up an item, there's like a weird... There's a weird thing that happens with particles in this pack. Watch. See? I think I've seen that in other packs too. I'm not sure what mod is causing that. I don't think it's mine, but you never know. Alright, so then if I popped another one of you down, we got another 64K storage component, which might be a moment. And I might, well, I guess I'll just leave my magnet, it's fine. How long do you think that'll take to craft? Not terribly long. We're getting there. Yeah, it should be like 5 seconds. There you go. Pop that dude in there. And then what if we just did mechanical pipe? I'm just curious, like, what feels faster? Do you think this one's faster? I can't really tell, to be honest with you. It doesn't feel that much faster. Because it's doing 8 buckets per tick, right? What's your transfer rate? I don't actually know the transfer rate. Pump rate 32 millibuckets per tick. So if this is 8 buckets per and 9, that would be 36, right? This is 32. So slightly faster from laser IO, maybe? Right? Did I do that right? Oh, actually it's 72, right? Yeah, 9 times 8 is 72. I was thinking half. So 36. Yeah, 72. So this is probably twice as fast as this, would be my guess. So this is already at 52,000, and this is only at 10,000. And this thing, yeah, noticeably quicker, I guess you could say. I would say significantly faster. Now, what about a cobble gem? So we only have the igneous extruder for that. Just trying to think of like what else can make like a stupid amount of resources super fast. I mean, pedestals can be pretty quick, it seems, but I don't know if it'll be that fast. I'm just worried that 1024 is a lot. So I'm trying to think of like what's a good and fun way to make this more fun and cool. Because I don't want to have to do this process like 100 times, right? And that's what it feels like I have to do. And that's a lot of, that's a lot of configuring. So let me think about this for a sec. And I'll come back once I have an idea of what I want to do to make this not something I have to sit around and wait half an hour for. All right, I'm onto something here. But I think this guy eventually runs out, doesn't he? He may. Can I just refill him by doing... No, that's just giving me more of those. What if I put this in here? That might be a thing. So you can't pipe water or pipe items out of the chiseled bit storage in this version of Chisel and Bits, but you can right-click it out. So I'm trying to use this item dude and when it clicks, it's definitely doing the thing. And spitting the items out into the world, which is kind of cool. So I'm thinking maybe I get an item collector, right? And we try that. Does that sound like a possible thing? And maybe we would want the filter from Cyclic. Hopefully that was fast enough. It may not have been. There we go. All right. And then now Cyclic filter. I want you to have these guys in it, I guess. Allow list. And then if I had you maybe here. Is that cool? And then we put that in this dude. Height 2 or 3. And then I don't know where you're getting all that water from. But okay. Maybe? You know, the height only goes down? Is that right? We might want you to sit maybe something like here. Does that sound cool? Always on, preview rendered now. That could be cool. I could make it a little bit smaller, I bet. I might want to just a little bit bigger just to be safe. I'm cool with just being safe. Okay. And then don't forget, I want you to... Where is that filter? Where indeed did the filter go? Did my filter get voided when I broke the block? I guess that's possible. Or I need to magnet it up. It might have gotten voided when I broke the block, which is a little bit of a bummer. Okay, and then click you, and then you, and then you. That should be cool. Okay, what if we turn you on now? Is that cool? And real quick, So this could get crazy pretty fast. Let's put a lever here. Oh, and for the record, this thing is way faster than this thing by itself. Way faster. Okay, so that's cool. Now when I give you a redstone signal, you will do the thing. And that works for me. And because you're not picking up yet, that's okay. I might laser IO this, but I'm going to start with a logistical transporter. Yeah, it's a little slow. Because I want this to be hyper fast, right? That is not going to be hyper fast. So what I'm going to get, laser IO, give me 10 more of these bad boys. Give me a bunch of these dudes. And let's do it like this. So on this side will be an insert of items. And on this side, we will have multiple extracts of items. Okay, so we'll do just like we did with the other card. This, and you're cool. This, and that. So in theory, the max per side here is 9 stacks per tick. Should be the fastest you can extract. Okay. 9 stacks per tick. And then if we put you in here, and then we bound you with a laser IO wrench. Okay. Now, if we turn you on, guessing me standing there is not great. Good, it did refill, and it didn't consume the water, which is kind of cool. Let me get rid of my magnet real fast. Why are you so interested in going into my inventory? Leave me alone. So are you doing it now? Are you doing the thing? It is. And look, broken particles. Haha, they don't have particles. They don't have breaking particles, which would make sense. I don't see why they would have breaking particles. But now I wonder what happens if I start doing something like this. Oh, that gets bad really quick. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Turn that off. That might be a bad idea. That might be a bad idea. We're gonna need a little bit of help there. Oops, I accidentally put a chisel bit there. That's funny. So kind of good, just not picking up fast enough. Height. Is this thing not run every tick? That could be the problem. So what happens if I gave you a tick delay of like 10? Are you even functioning at this point? Did I break it? No bish? I don't even know. So that's kind of working. But look, it's definitely getting overwhelmed. So is it you not picking it up or what? Always on. Yeah, I think he's just not picking up fast enough. We're going to need something that can pick up faster than that. We're going to need something that can pick up, like, stupidly fast. Let me look into that real quick. Now, I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this, but we're testing it anyway. Will this... What is going on up there? What is happening? Why is this? What is going on? What? Explain. Is this thing like vacuumulating or something? What is going on right here? You're off. How? How? What is happening? What in the what is going on? How is this even a little bit possible? What is I'm not pretend this is not a joke. I do not know how this is functionally possible. What is going on over here? It's literally just shooting out chisels and bits things. I do not have an answer for what just happened here. What? Uh, ah? Got nothing. Okay. Okay. I think I have to make another one of these. Because I suspect breaking that thing did not do a good thing for me. So if I pop that there, are you going to be cool now if I... There you go. Okay, yes. And you're pretty good at keeping up. You can't pick up more than one stack at a time. And what's with this again? This thing isn't even like a little bit connected to the AE system. Like it's there. No, it's not a thing that should be happening. What is this? This is really weird. I have no idea what's going on over here. How is it getting up here? That's so weird. Right? This is not like an end of series prank. I have no idea what's going on. I legitimately am not kidding. This is not me doing a it's the end of the end. No, not that. That's not happening. How is this getting up here? It's literally like being spit out by these pattern providers or these things. They're not landing on these guys. It's so weird. This is way too far away to be vacuumulating. Plus, it has a filter, so that shouldn't be it. This may not be a good idea. I'm gonna play with it a little bit off camera, see if I can't come up with like something. But my gut is telling me this may not work for us. I wonder if it's somehow the item user up here causing this. I wonder if I removed it, if it would. What if I set you to requires redstone for a sec? That seems to no longer be doing the thing. I think we just found an interesting bug with item users. Yeah. It occurred to me like that's the only thing it could be, right? Now you are redstone mode always, eco mode disabled. Is there a range upgrade on these? Okay, I could try that. Now, how do we get into this guy's C, right? There we go. Oh, he already has a range augment. Oh, that's not cool. XP vacuum augment. I don't think we need that. Oh, there we go. Now that might be cool. It picked things up, right? Or was I, because I was hitting shift, seeing that? I wish I could see the range that this worked on. He might be picking up, but just not super fast. Oh, he's picking up that stuff. What if we did front? Oh, hello. Now we're cooking. All right, so turned back on. Is that fast enough? Could be. Well, at least it's fast enough if I do 10. That's looking pretty good. Not too shabby. Trying to decide if that's better than what I got going on over here. It might be breaking even, to be honest with you. It might be. And also, this thing needs to be like... Now, what if I went one tick? Pretty good. The problem is... this guy needing it needs to be added and removed again for some reason. That's the only trick. So what if we did like every second, right? We could do an extract, and then on the down we could do an insert. Maybe trying to decide if he is smart enough. Oh, and you're not filtered. I should probably filter you, right? Whitelist. Is this the filters? Yeah, we probably don't want any item getting voided. Oh my goodness, stop. Can I add you to the whitelist? Aha, that's better. Haha, that's better. Whew. That was a thing. So actually, yeah. So if I put a hopper on you, and then we put an insert. Can you not extract the water bucket? You do have sidedness. What if I extracted, like maybe it's a specific side I have to extract this from? I'd like you to actually be able to extract that water bucket if you could, please. Normally, it's top, bottom, and side. We're so close. We are so close, folks. Uber extra close. Oh, this might be working, actually. I don't know why, but all of a sudden it's behaving. It may not be showing. Maybe it's not. It was behaving. Okay, no, it's because it had been removed once or twice. So, like, it's weird. Like, the bucket... Yeah, we need a way to get this water bucket to go in there. We're so close. We're so close, folks. I know it. I can feel it in my bones. What if I use the modular router activation doohickey? Right? If we did this, and then we put a bucket of water in there. Redstone mode always, eco mode disabled, front. Oh, hang on now. Maybe? Sort of, maybe? Are you doing the same thing? Don't tell me you're doing the same thing. Oh, redstone mode never. Okay. Always. That could be cool. Are you doing the same thing? I have to add and remove you back? Yes, that's weird. The modular router is having the same problem? All right, so then what if we were to nag you and try this whole trick again? So what about you being extract every 20 ticks, and on the down being insert? You've got to be working, right? I think you've got to be working. I'm not sure. I forget how I did this so that like you couldn't insert into the same inventory. I feel like that might have been a thing I did. Because you get into like this nasty race. There we go. Make you like 40 ticks. There you go. Make you like 80 ticks. Oh, this might be working. Oh, this might be working. Is it too fast? It might be a smidgen on the too fast. If I bump this up to a 2-tick delay here, that might be a little bit better. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. I wonder if this will catch up now to this guy. I'm wondering. It seems faster, right? Doesn't the numbers there seem a little bit faster than this? I might be making that up. I might be making that up. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But it's working. Regardless of whether it's enough, it's working. And that's kind of fun for me. So let's see, where am I at here? You're pretty darn fullish of stuff. Let me do an ender chest for this. As silly as that may sound, but I feel like it's the right course of action. Oh, right, there's like... That's gonna be... I think I need a chisel for this, right? From bits? Boop, boop, boop. Now we're cool? Yes. Good, good, good. So on the down insert, on the down extract, on the down extract. Nice. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, let's see, you're at 130 and you're at like 180. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to temporarily set you to require a redstone signal so he'll no longer insert. And then we'll see after a little bit of time which one's faster. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get much faster than this. There might be a way, but 1024 singularities is a lot, FTB team. It's a lot. So what do you say we just come back next episode to figure out this? Now, I'm going to tell you something that will work, because I did test this earlier and it totally works. This totally does a thing. So if I have to go that route, I will. Okay? That's a way that we could totally play this. You know, I'd like to see something like this. You'll also notice it kind of kills your frame rate, I think, because we have, like, a stupid amount of particles going on here. You know, I very much tuned these particles to not be tick accelerated. So with the amount of particles we're having here, it is affecting my frame rate a little bit. I don't think it'll crash the game. But yeah, it's designed to do like up to a maximum number of particles per tick that won't affect your frame rate. But if you multiply that by 128, it's going to affect your frame rate. So it's a thing. So that's a route that I might take. We will see, right? But we already got 11 singularities from that. So that wasn't terrible. That wasn't terrible. And actually, both these guys are pretty break-even-y. So what if I set you to ignore? then on the down, I will set you back to high, right? So you're at like 7,000-ish, and you're at like 7,000-ish. Pretty darn close to even. So I guess we'll see, you know, if you're now at 20-ish and you're at 12-ish, this one might still be faster by 25, 15. I'm going to go on a limb and say this is a little bit faster, right? 35, 19. Yeah, this thing is still faster. This is probably one of the faster ways to do it. And like I said, at least we can tick accelerate this one, which is kind of cool. So I think that this whole like shenanigan setup is probably not necessary, but at least it was fun to do, right? At least it was fun to do. Now, in fairness, I might be able to make this a 1 now. Let's see. Is that getting overwhelmed or no? He might be okay. Definitely bubbling over a little bit, possibly. Very possibly bubbling over a little bit. Definitely possibly bubbling over a little bit. I think it's like ever so slightly too much. I think it's ever so slightly too much. And it is what it is. All right, so wrapping up point for the episode. Devil20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed it. What I'm going to do is probably tick accelerate my way to getting lots of singularities. And then once we've, you know, accomplished that, we will just have to make this thing and then wrap up. So for now, Devil20 sign off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.